Okay. Check in today. 48 days to go. I did an hour of like hard work, heavy lifting at the gym this morning. Back and biceps and core, focusing on the stretch at the bottom of the exercise. So like a lot of like the pulling down, for example, the lat pull down. So I'll have the bar and I pull down, and that's cool. But then I let it go, and then I let that stretch happen before I engage in a pull down again. Same with the I don't know what this one's called, but you have it there, that little grip, and it's out there, and you let that really stretch before pulling it in. Anyway, that was the focus. So I say it was heavy. The weight was lighter, but the mind muscle and the stretch and the contraction of the muscle felt much greater, which is awesome. I've been watching a lot of Dr. Mike Israetel, to level up my game, and I think it's working. Then I did an hour on the Stairmaster, and I smashed my personal best. I climbed 335 floors in the hour. I burned almost 1,100 calories on the Stairmaster alone. It was a mess. I'm a sweater naturally, so obviously doing this, there was sweat everywhere. It was drenched. I went to the change rooms after. I took my singlet off and wringed it out, and I gave myself a second shower, held it over my head, just nah, I'm kidding. So that felt really good. Pros of the day. That was great. First workout of the day was fantastic. Second workout of the day, I did chest and triceps, and that was really good. I've been doing skull crushes to try and work on the triceps. I don't know. For many weeks now, I've been doing incline bench press, which has been working the upper part of my pecs and the main part of my pecs. I've been doing a lot of flies as well, but nothing that targets the under kind of area here. I feel like my chest is starting to go a really weird shape because I haven't been doing that. So I did underarmed kind of cable pulls. I had the cables and I was doing that kind of movement. Did some sets of that. Felt great. Threw that in. Did some skull crushes. That workout went for a little over an hour, and then I decided to call it there, not do my second set of the Stairmaster, in favor of getting to sleep on time, because my schedule-wise, I was running very, very late. Today was an improvement compared to yesterday. I mean, yesterday was bottom of the barrel, and mentally I was in a very bad place. Let me just see if I can adjust the fucking... Hey, maybe this is better. I don't know. There you go. That's finally got good fucking lighting. It was an improvement on yesterday. Not by much at all, but it was an improvement. I think the biggest takeaway for today was, in preparation for this event, it's called 4x4x4. 4 different shows over 4 weeks, over 4 nights. 4 different shows, 4 nights, 4 weeks, 16 shows within a month. and they need to be essentially performance ready in 15 days now. And I'm still nowhere near where I need to be. But I figured out why I was struggling so much. I have ADHD, unmedicated. Sorry, camera. I've done 4x4 before. I helped out last year, and it was a great success. It was really good, went really well. That's because I was medicated. When I was taking this medication, it would help me concentrate. I would simply say, cool, I need to do 3 hours of this. And I would sit down and I would just studiously just do 3 hours of that work. And then I would go, cool, let's have a half-hour break. All right, let's do 3 hours of this. And I will do that. That hasn't been the case the last couple of weeks. I've really, really, really struggled to sit down and do the work. And the way that a lot of people with ADHD work is they have a sense of urgency. That's what motivates them. That's what kicks in. That doesn't work with acting, because acting takes time. It's like a stew. It's a slow cooker. You need to do the work weeks and weeks and weeks prior to let it cook and let your subconscious kind of figure out the puzzle of this character. You cannot cram it all in the last minute. It doesn't work like that. On top of that, my stepping away from social media, going cold turkey, has led to withdrawals way more intense than I anticipated. I always thought of like withdrawals from drugs, etc., to be like the cold shivers, and they're like this is bad. But the withdrawals with this, I didn't realize that the behavior that I was exhibiting was withdrawals. I have been maliciously hunting out other forms of high concentrated dopamine releasing activity, because I'm not getting it from social media anymore. Sorry, camera. Now that I'm aware of this, I can say, cool, it's okay now. Now I recognize that need that I think is genuine, that I think I'm supposed to be buying into, I can recognize is just an addiction. It is not natural. What I am feeling is not natural, and I just need to let that pass. I need to practice sitting in boredom to allow my imagination to come alive, to allow my natural feelings to come back. Unfortunately, this is a rough time, because this is when I need to be working to the best of my ability. Better now than never, but we're here now. And it's tough. But I asked for this, and this is the path to freedom. Ryan Holiday says the obstacle is the way. I haven't read his book. He's written, as far as I know, 3 books. Ego is the enemy, Discipline is destiny, and the obstacle is the way. I am currently working my way through Ego is the enemy. I also have Discipline is destiny. I've got those 2 books, and I'm reading through them at the moment. Ego is the enemy so far has been great. Do recommend. I'm going to continue just trying to improve on every single day. If I can do that, if I can get 5% better every single day, if I, like a small goal, like 5% better every day, by the 15th day, or 16 days away, 16 days till these need to be performance ready. By then, we're looking at 90% better, which is great. And then if I can carry that on through the month of the rehearsals, even though I might not be where I need to be, I do believe and I have faith that I can put on great performances. I might get on the director's nerves and I might piss them off because the performances aren't where they need to be, but they will be by the end. I'm in the process of making a meeting with my doctor to be prescribed the right medication that will allow me to concentrate, and I can get rid of these whatever. Eventually, I should be able to operate without this medication, but for the time being, this isn't the time for me to be learning this lesson. So I will take that assistance now. There's enough on my plate, and then once this is over, then I will look at increasing my attention levels. That's the thing. It's lack of attention that has been drastically reduced due to social media use. And as I stay away from social media, my attention span will begin to recover with practice as I do other things like reading, etc., that require extended periods of attention. It'll come back. But everything unhealthy for me, every old addiction that I have broken in the past, since I stepped away from social media, my desire to go back into those bad habits has never ever been so strong. So I recognize that what I'm going through is withdrawals. We're going to be fine. I feel a little embarrassed from yesterday's video, but 'tis the process. Yeah, I've got to film 2 things tomorrow. I need to film a promotional video promoting the event, and then I also need to film myself discussing my journey through the course that I'm studying at the Actors Hub. I reckon I'm going to put some of these clips in because this has been a genuine recounting. Great little, docu-series, whatever you want to call it, following along with my journey. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. I'm okay. I'm still kicking, still breathing, and I'm going to do what I can. And I'm prepared to look like a bum, and I'm prepared to fail, as long as I give it everything I've got. Yeah. Anyways, I'll sign off and I'll see you later. Thanks for listening.